May 24th, Nehemiah 1, 2, and 3. Nehemiah 1. The words of Nehemiah, son of Hakaliah. And it came to be in the new moon of Kislew, in the 20th year, as I was in the citadel of Shushan, that Hanani, one of my brothers, came with men from Judah. And I asked them concerning the Judeans who had escaped, Yahudim who had escaped, who had survived the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem. And they said to me, the remnant who are left of the captivity in the province are there in great evil and reproach, and the wall of Jerusalem is broken down, and its gates are burned with fire. And it came to be, when I heard these words, that I sat down and wept, and mourned for many days. And I was fasting and praying before the Elohim of the heavens. And I said, I pray, O Elohim of the heavens, O great and awesome El, guarding the covenant and loving commitment with those who you love, and with those guarding your commands. Please let your ear be attentive, and your eyes open, to hear the prayer of your servant, which I am praying before you now, day and night, for the children of Israel, your servants, and confess the sins of the children of Israel, which we have sinned against you. Both my father's house and I have sinned. We have acted very corruptly against you, and have not guarded the commands, nor the laws, nor the right rulings, which you commanded your servant Moses. Please remember the word that you commanded your servant Moses, saying, if you trespass, I shall scatter you among the peoples. But if you shall turn back to me and guard my commands and do them, though you were cast out to the end of the heavens, I shall gather them from there and bring them to the place which I have chosen to make my name dwell there. And they are your servants and your people, whom you have ransomed by your great power and by your strong hand. Oh yeah, I pray, please let your ear be attentive to the prayer of your servant, and to the prayer of your servants who delight to fear your name. And let your servant prosper this day, I pray, and grant him compassion in the presence of this man. For I was a cupbearer to the sovereign. Nehemiah 2. And it came to be, Nehemiah 2. I don't remember if I said that. So I had a sneezing fit, so I paused the recording. So, Nehemiah 2. And it came to be, in the new moon of Nisan, in the 20th year of Artashasta, the sovereign, when wine was before him, that I took the wine and gave it to the sovereign. And I had never been sad in his presence. And the sovereign said to me, why is your face sad, since you are not sick? This is none else but sorrow of heart. Then I was very much afraid, and said to the sovereign, let the sovereign live forever. Why should my face not be sad, when the city, the place of my father's burial sites, lies waste, and its gates are burned with fire? And the sovereign asked to me, what are you asking for? Then I prayed to the Elohim of the heavens, and said to the sovereign, if it seems good to the sovereign, and if your servant is pleasing before you, I ask that you send me to Judah, to the city of my father's burial sites, so that I build it. And the sovereign, with the sovereigness sitting beside him, said to me, how long would your journey take, and when do you return? So it seemed good before the sovereign to send me, and I set him a time. And I said to the sovereign, if it seems good to the sovereign, let letters be given to me for the governors beyond the river, that they should let me pass through till I come to Judea. And let a letter to Asaph, the keeper of the sovereign's forest, that he should give me timber to make beams for the gates of the palace that belongs to the house, and for the city wall, and for the house I would enter. And the sovereign gave them to me according to the good hand of my Elohim upon me. Then I came to the governors beyond the river, and gave them the letters of the sovereign. Now the sovereign had sent commanders of the army and horsemen with me. And Sanballat, the Horonite, and Tobiah the Ammonite official heard of it. And to them it was evil, a great evil, that a man had come to seek good for the children of Israel. Then I came to Jerusalem and was there 3 days. And I rose up in the night, I and a few men with me, but informed no one what my Elohim had put in my heart to do at Jerusalem, nor was there any beast with me, except the beast on which I rode. And I went out by night through the valley gate to the jackal's fountain and the dung gate, and examined the walls of Jerusalem, which were broken down, and its gates, which were burned with fire. And I went on to the fountain gate and to the sovereign's pool, but there was no room for the beast that was under me to pass. And I went up by the night by the wadi and examined the wall, and turned back and entered the valley gate and returned. And the deputy rulers did not know where I had gone, nor what I had done, nor had I yet informed the Yahudim, or the priests, or the nobles, or the deputy rulers, or the others who did the work. And then I said to them, You see the evil which we are in, how Jerusalem lies waste, and its gates are burned with fire. Come, let us build the wall of Jerusalem, and let us no longer be a reproach. And I informed them of the hand of my Elohim, which had been good upon me, and also of the sovereign's words he had spoken to me. And they said, Let us rise up, and we shall build. So they made their hands strong for good. But when Sanballat the Horonite heard, and Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, and Geshem the Arab, they mocked us and despised us, and said, What is this you are doing? Are you rebelling against the sovereign? And I answered them, and said to them, The Elohim of the heavens, he shall bless us, and let us, his servants, rise and build. But you have no portion or right or remembrance in Jerusalem. Nehemiah 3. And Eliashib the high priest rose up with his brothers the priests, and built the sheep gate. They set it apart, and set up its doors, even as far as the tower of Hananel. They set it apart, as far as the tower of Hananel. And at his hand the men of Yerho built, and at his hand Yechur, son of Imri, built. And the sons of Hashanah built the fish gate, who laid its beams and set up its doors, its bolts and bars. And at their hand Merimoth, son of Uriah, son of Kotz, strengthened. And at their hand Meshulam, son of Berechiah, son of Meshizabel, strengthened. And at their hand Tzadok, son of Baana, strengthened. And at their hand the Tekoites strengthened, but their nobles did not put their shoulders to the work of their master. And Uriah, son of Pishah, and Meshullam, son of Besodiah, strengthened the old gate. They laid its beams and set up its doors, and its bolts and its bars. And at their hand Malatiah the Gibeonite, and Yadon the Meronothite, the men of Gibeon and Mitzvah, strengthened the official seat of the governor beyond the river. At his hand Uzziel, son of Harhaiah, one of the goldsmiths, strengthened. And at his hand Hananiah, one of the perfumers, strengthened. And they restored Jerusalem as far as the broad wall. And at their hand Rephaiah, son of Hur, ruler of half the district of Jerusalem, strengthened. And at their hand Yediah, son of Haramath, strengthened, even opposite his house. And at his hand Hatzush, son of Hasheb, and Nehemiah strengthened. Malchiah, son of Harem, and Hashub, son of Pahath Moab, strengthened another section, and the tower of the ovens. And is at his hand Shallum, son of Halohesh, ruler of half the district of Jerusalem, strengthened, he and his daughters. Hanun and the people of Zanoah strengthened the valley gate. They built it, and set up its doors, its bolts and bars, and 1,000 cubits of the wall as far as the dung gate. And the dung gate was strengthened by Milkiah, son of Rechab, ruler of the district of Beth Hakarim. He built it and set up its doors, its bolts and bars. And the fountain gate was strengthened by Shalon, son of Kol-Hoseh, ruler of the district of Mitzvah. And he built it and covered it, and set up its doors, its bolts and bars. Also the wall of the pool of Salah, by the governor's garden, by the sovereign's garden, as far as the stairs going down from the city of David. After him, Nehemiah, son of Azbuk, ruler of half the district of Beth Tzor, strengthened as far as opposite the burial sites of David, and to the man-made pool, and as far as the house of the mighty men. After him the Levites, Rehum, son of Bani, strengthened. At his hand strengthened Hashabiah, ruler of half the district of Keilah, for his district. After him the brothers, Bawai, son of Henadad, ruler of the other half of the district of Keilah, strengthened. And at his hand Ezer, son of Yeshua, the ruler of Mitzvah, strengthened another section before going up to the armory at the corner. After him, Barak, son of Zabai, eagerly strengthened the other section, from the buttress to the door of the house of Elishaib the high priest. After him, Merimoth, son of Uriah, son of Kotz, strengthened another section, from the door of the house of Elishaib to the end of the house of Elishaib. After him the priests, the men of the neighborhood, strengthened. After him, Benjamin and Hashshub strengthened opposite their house. After them, Azariah, son of Maaseiah, son of Ananiah, strengthened near his house. After him, Binui, son of Henadad, strengthened another section, from the house of Azariah to the angle, even as far as the corner. Palal, son of Uzziah, strengthened opposite the corner, and on the tower which projects from the sovereign's upper house. That was by the courtyard of the prison. After him, Pedaiah, son of Parosh. Now the Nethanim dwelt in Ophel as far as opposite the water gate toward the east, and on the projecting tower. After him, Tekoites strengthened another section, opposite the great projecting tower, and as far as the wall of Ophel. Beyond the horse gate the priests strengthened, each opposite his own house. After them, Tzadok, son of Immer, strengthened opposite his own house. After him, Shemaiah, son of Shechaniah, keeper of the east gate, strengthened. After him, Hananiah, son of Shiliah, and Hanun, the sixth son of Tzalaph, strengthened another section. After him, Meshullam, son of Berechiah, strengthened opposite his room. After him, Malikiah, one of the goldsmiths, strengthened as far as the house of the Nethanim and of the merchants, opposite the Mifkad gate, and as far as the going up of the corner. And between the going up of the corner and the sheep gate, the goldsmiths and the merchants strengthened.